Now, some directors mellow as they get older, but not Spike Lee. After 40 years in the business, he is, if anything, angrier than ever and still determined to do the right thing. Much of his rage is directed against President Trump, who he won't mention by name, but will call plenty of names. Lee's latest film, BlacKKKlansman, which won the Grand Prix at Cannes, is a searing portrait of the toxic legacy of racism in America. It tells the true story of Ron Stallworth, a black Colorado Springs police officer who went undercover in the late 1970s to infiltrate the Klan. Earlier, I met Spike Lee in a London screening room to find out more about the film.
There's never been a black cop in this city. We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
A story so outlandish it sounds like it couldn't even be dreamt up by Hollywood's wildest dreamers. A black cop decides that he wants to infiltrate the KKK. How? Well, just call him up.
Who am I speaking with?
This is David Duke.
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That David Duke?
God, last time I checked. What can I do you for?
Well, since you asked, I hate blacks. I hate Jews, Mexicans and Irish, Italians and Chinese. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
I'm happy to be talking to a true white American.
God bless white America.
So how does a black detective then actually get sworn into the all-white Klan? The truth is stranger than fiction, but it is all true. If you had to make it up, people would say, that doesn't exist, I'm not going to make a movie.
Poppycock.
Poppycock.
Bullocks. It's all true.
It's all true.
It's all true. I think that's one of the great appeals of this film, Matt, is that it's stranger than life. When Jordan Peele called me up, Get Out fame, my brother called me and said, I want to pitch you something. The pitch was pure Hollywood concept. 6 words. Black man infiltrates Ku Klux Klan. That's it right there.
Today we are privileged to be among white men and white women, such as yourselves. I want to thank you so much for never putting your country second. America first. America first. America first.
And although it's very much set in the 70s,
yes.
vintage 70s stuff,
Yes.
you know, there are these sort of signposts that link it very much to the present,
Yes.
including the America First cry.
That was intentional.
From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first.
Historically, American First was used by the Klan in the 1920s against immigrants. So if we just look at history and be aware and just, as they say now, woke, this stuff is not new.
Rise. Step forward.
I hope people that see this film, that they come with the viewpoint or come out of the theater with the viewpoint that this is a global phenomenon, the rise of the right. This is not just something that's peculiar to the United States of America. This is happening all over this God's earth.
But
and immigrants being the brunt of the rallying cry. Like, we got to keep these people out. They're bringing crime, raping our women, they're taking our jobs, taking our culture. It's the same thing again and again and again. It's just been recycled.
But when you make a movie, and when you precede the movie, as you did at Cannes, with a very strong speech against the president whose name you don't want to mention.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
That was not predetermined. As I was speaking about, we're talking about the press conference in Cannes.
Yeah.
I began to think about Heather Hare.
Yeah.
And how the one who was killed.
Who was killed in Charlottesville.
Murdered.
And then you let fly.
And then that was just like from my heart.
We have a guy in the White House. I'm not going to say his name. It was a defining moment. It was not just for Americans, for the world. And that was given a chance to say, we are about love and not hate. And that did not denounce the Klan, the alt-right, and those Nazi.
Trump seems to be getting more and more popular amongst his own party. I mean, the Republican Party wouldn't touch him with a barge pole until they had to. Now he's got 88% approval ratings amongst Republicans.
Well, that's why I use the term coalition. That's why I use the word coalition. And also, I like to add, all those people that were him, they're going to go down on the wrong side of history.
You said in 2015 that you wanted to be less angry. But this film is born out of anger, isn't it?
I think the anger, Matt, is reaction to the world we live in. The 18 months of this guy in the White House. I think my anger is families being separated at the border and how this relation with the Russians, too. That's why I'm wearing this shirt.
What does it say? God protect Robert Mueller.
Yes.
You'd never thought you'd be wearing a T-shirt like that.
I never thought I'd have a president like, I mean, be something like that. I never thought that another nation could influence our own politics like that. I mean, that's some Cold War stuff.
You're taking this Jew lie detector test.
Why are you acting like you ain't got skin in the game?
I'm telling you, the wars are coming.
White power! Black power! We must unite and organize to fight racism!
I've been asked, Matt, many times, what do you, Spike, what this film you've done, it's angry, what are you trying to tell the audience? What is your takeaway? The takeaway I'm getting for this film is register to vote. The midterms are coming up in November, and after that, the presidential election.